Facebook Live presentation, and today's topic is the Magic Minute. Our last Facebook Live was about the fear, and this is a big topic, isn't it? So I want to talk to you about how do you feel when you come to the barn? Do you sometimes feel and dread what's going to happen once you get on the horse? Is she going to buck? Is she going to spook? Yeah, sometimes we have these feelings. And ask yourself, do you sometimes feel that anxiety and uneasy feeling in other places as well? Maybe going for a job interview or, I don't know, even going on a date. Yeah, I think we all do. That's why I have come up with this Magic Minute ritual, and I'm going to share it with you today, okay? So Magic Minute really starts with the 3 breaths. Easy, right? There is something magical about the breath itself, and I'm going to share with you a little secret. Why is breath magical? Well, when we focus on breathing, we're actually focusing on something that happens in the moment. We no longer think about the past and feel anything like that. And we don't no longer think or feel about anything about the future because the breathing happens now. We can't really breathe in the past and we can't breathe in the future. The only way for us to be aware of the breath is to be aware of where are we in time right now. And it's called being in the present moment. So just before you get to the barn, maybe you can do this in the car if you'd like. Great idea. Before you get out of your car, turn off your car, relax, and take 3 deep breaths. Now I'm going to suggest a specific technique. Count your inhale and count the exhale, but also count the space in between. So I call this the irregular breathing pattern. There is some logic to it. Wait for it. I'll share with you why we have this irregular pattern. So we'll inhale for 5, and if you want to visualize it, you can visualize it as a line. Let's say inhale for 5, hold it for 3, then exhale to the count of 5, and then hold it for 3. So the pattern is 5, 3, 5, 3. And I want you to count it. So I'm going to inhale and count. It's a little difficult, but you can do this on your own. So inhale. 1, 2, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Try it a few times. I want you to count it in your mind because the count is another way of putting us in the moment and getting out of the problem. When we start counting and start focusing on the breath, we're actually getting out of the problem. Well, that will be the first breath. The second breath, I want us to relax something in our body. The easiest way to do is to relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your neck, and specifically as you exhale, relax your shoulders. This is really a great exercise. When we release the tension from the shoulders, we're actually sending a signal to the brain that everything is okay. Also, relaxing the tension in the jaw, unclenching the teeth as we exhale. Another signal sent to the brain that everything is okay, all right? Relaxing the face, also very peaceful because it reminds us of that state when we are relaxed enough to sleep. And that is a good state to recall, all right? So the first time we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and we can do this again. Second breath, We're now actually focusing on relaxing different part of our bodies. Okay, the face, the jaw, the teeth, the neck, and the shoulders on a specifically on exhale. The third one, magical breath. The third magical breath is about inhaling something wonderful. Okay, so focus on something around you, something you like. Maybe you look outside of the barn and you see a beautiful field. Maybe right now, approaching winter, maybe you see some snow, or if you somewhere else in the country, maybe you see beautiful meadow. Inhale the beauty. So inhale and focus on that beauty. If you are there during daylight, you can imagine that you're inhaling the wonderful energy of the sun or the nature. You can even give it a color, make it warm and something that makes you feel good. So inhale and imagine that that breath comes from the top and travels all the way to the bottom of your feet. Okay, that feels great, doesn't it? Now, when you exhale, reverse that. Start from the bottom and start pushing out anything that doesn't serve you. And you can make it generic. We don't want to think about it. No, we just want to say, I'm releasing and exhaling everything that doesn't serve me. 3 magical breaths. And that is your magic minute, something you can do before riding, before mounting the horse, before an interview, before a date, before an important phone call, before an exam. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, we can do something else. We can also add a feeling to it. Why is it important? Why could we add a feeling? Well, the feeling allows us to give energy, attention, and focus to what we want to happen at the barn. So, as you did your 3 magic breaths, just for a moment longer, think about how do you want to feel after your ride, after your successful ride, and focus on that for another 10, 20 seconds. I call this giving energy, attention, and focus into what you want. Okay, great. And finally, the gratitude. The attitude of gratitude brings us another positive energy, another way, it's another way of raising what I call the vibration or the feeling or the emotion before you approach the horse. What a great idea. So just go over some favorite things that happen to you during the day. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful for your day, for something specific? Are you grateful for your car that took you there safely? Are you grateful for your horse? Are you grateful for being alive? Are you grateful for the food you have received? Anything like that, the attitude of gratitude snaps us out of the mindset of where we no longer want to go. And yes, on purpose, I'm showing it upside down because I don't want us to read it. These tools are something I'm sharing with my athletes. And if you'd like to learn more about our program, please go to this link, this website, www.victorywithtom.com/apply. Now, what will you find at that link? You'll find a link to our calendar where you can book a complimentary breakthrough session with either me or one of my associate coaches, where we can find out what's stopping you from riding at your best. Very, very simple process of first defining where you are and then defining where you want to go. Once we have these 2 points defined, we can see what's the gap and we can help you close that gap. So once more, if you're interested in chatting with one of the coaches, please go to victorywithtom.com/apply and simply find a slot that works for you and we'll chat. It'll be so great to meet you in person, chat with you, and find out what's stopping you from riding at your best. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.